we know so far?
Mark, at least 80 people have been killed and more than 100 have been injured, and the death toll is expected to rise as 18 are in critical condition. According to the South Korea's foreign ministry, the Korean government is investigating to confirm if any Korean nationals were caught up in the attack. However, they've been unable to contact 5 Koreans in France as of 10 a.m. Korea time. As you mentioned, thousands of people were gathered at the main promenade in Nice, enjoying the fireworks and music. Then gunshots and a white truck literally mowed people down while accelerating for a distance of about 2 kilometers. Eyewitnesses say the truck was moving at a speed of between 25 to 50 kilometers per hour. The truck finally stopped when police shot out the windscreen and killed the attacker. Now, there's another deeply disturbing aspect to this dreadful attack. We are hearing that local authorities found an arsenal of weapons inside the truck, including firearms, grenades, and explosives, which is why news agencies say this attack could have been even worse. If those weapons had been used, Mark, the death toll could have been potentially run into the hundreds or thousands. French President François Hollande, who was in Mongolia for the ASEM summit meeting, flew back to Paris for crisis talks. He spoke in a national television address less than an hour ago, and he said there's no denying the, quote, terrorist nature of the attack, and swore that nothing will stop France's fight against terrorism. He also extended by 3 months the state of emergency in France that has been in place since the Paris attack last year.
And Ho-Jin, we've been looking at the pictures as you speak, and it looks like a war zone. And this happened when the world is still reeling from a series of awful terror attacks during the Ramadan period. Any details on whether this was linked to a terror group?
Well, identity documents belonging to a 31-year-old French-Tunisian man from Nice were found in the truck. Authorities are investigating to see if they match the body found in the vehicle. No claim of responsibility has been made by a terrorist organization, but there are plenty of hints pointing to Islamic extremist groups such as ISIS. As a matter of fact, ISIS supporters erupted in celebration on social media as news of the attack started to filter through. Also, the south of France, a very popular holiday spot for people around the world, has a sizable population of extremists who are believed to have traveled to and from Syria and Iraq. Although a massacre by a single vehicle is unprecedented, ISIS has encouraged its followers to use such tactics before. Given the sheer scale of carnage and the discovery of sophisticated weaponry, experts are saying it's highly likely the attack was pre-planned and organized. They say it would be difficult for an individual with no direct links to terror groups to have such an arsenal of weapons, especially in Europe, which is why experts are saying that rather than this being a so-called lone wolf attack, there must have been a network